Hi, Birthfit Angel here, and I have some things to say about the abortion debate. Actually, I just have one thing to say, pretty much. It's stupid. Let's just stop doing the debate, and I'll explain. The abortion debate, the only purpose really for the debate is to bring in voters to conservative parties, Republican parties, that sort of thing. There is an American election coming up pretty soon. Does it not make sense that every election, this is when the debate comes up? And is that not kind of stupid? Because you're not voting for just this one bill, and yet many people vote Republican or conservative or whatever, depending on the country, out of this single issue of abortion, which really is already settled. It's already legal in most places. So people are voting for this thing rather than all of the other possible platforms like education and subsidizing university tuitions, healthcare, taxation, ending the fascist police state that was just made in America. There are many issues that are actually very important that are being sidestepped because of this stupid debate that is already resolved and done. I get it. If you're pro-choice, it might seem like your moral duty to argue against these people. It might feel like, yeah, that's as far as your mind can go. You can't think of the metagame above it. But you are debating these people, which means you are validating the debate as being a thing. I'll give an example. So, this is much more extreme, of course, but it should bring home the point. You have a bunch of fascists, so you have the Republican Party. You have a bunch of fascists, and they want to push forward this new debate about all non-white people should be deported and should be separated into different ethno-states. If you say, no, they shouldn't, and then you bring up points against it, and this becomes a common thing where people do this just because it's like, well, my opinion is that that's a wrong thing to do. What you're doing is you're validating this as an argument. You're validating this as a debate topic. And so you're adding this into the Overton window, making it so that the Overton window does get shifted to the right. And it also validates these as arguments rather than just saying, you're a fascist, shut up. There is a better thing to do in this situation. And with the abortion debate, it's very similar in the way that by continuing this debate, you're validating this as a debate topic. And the big problem with this is people that are debating this, on both sides really, like pro-choice and anti-choice, statistically most of these people don't understand what a logical fallacy is, or how to make a syllogistic argument, or how to understand philosophy in its basic sense, so that they can actually make good arguments, because this, as the pro-choice people try to make it, they try to make it a very esoteric debate about like, at what point is something alive? Is a fetus alive? Is a fetus a life? That's what they're going for. But this is a really like philosophical, esoteric debate that's going on in the public layman's arena for politics. Do you not understand how stupid that is? This should be debated among like philosophers and people that have PhDs in this, or in the very least understand what a logical fallacy is. And so when you have both sides not really understanding how to actually debate, but they're debating on this like really high topic, it's ridiculous, right? And it just, all it does is helps the pro-choice people by validating this debate as being a thing. So if we just stop debating about this and say, no, this debate is settled, this debate is stupid, if you're anti-choice, then that's your problem, but I don't care. Then it makes it so that it'll move away from this debate as being relevant. And by that, other debates that are actually more important in the political sphere, like things that actually will help society, for example, like economics, we don't do that very often, that can be talked about now, rather than always going to abortion. And the big problem is, many people vote just on abortion. They vote right just on abortion, screwing themselves over, being completely cucked by the system that literally takes away the money of the poor and gives it to the rich. That's what the right-wing economic system is. You're screwing yourself over for this one issue. You're getting cucked by it. It's a purposeful thing, of course. Of course it's yeah. They push forward this propaganda, and they try to make the abortion debate relevant every time it's election season. But it's stupid. So just stop. If you're pro-choice, you're helping the pro-life people by continuing this debate rather than just saying it's not a debate anymore. That's all I have to say. This was the Birthfit Angel. Like, subscribe, don't dislike bomb. Farewell.